it's not 50, throw it out, you know. If it's over 50, you spent too much, you know. That was in the trip. So I go, we'll do that. And they were right. If you buy this Walmart, the Equate one, and you compare it to an older one, it's better. The newer one's better. And then that also, if you want to get into that, that's nanotechnology. Part of that. They do, because if you put these things in solutions, they will start breaking down faster. If they're the more expensive ones that have nanotechnology and they're encased in those nano ball parts, they do last a lot longer, but they are more expensive. So you decide if you want to throw it out each year or not. But over 50 didn't make any difference. It had exactly the same results. The funniest thing that happened this year was we had some actual tanning stuff where there's no solar, it's zero. And some kids wanted to try that. The beads not only turn color, they wouldn't unturn color. Instead of these pretty colors of pink, blue, yellow, and all these things, they turned brown and stayed brown for like 2 hours, which then you can't use that bead to retest. So that was it. I haven't read those labs. They turned those labs in Wednesday night online, and I haven't graded them yet. So I don't know how they explained it because I didn't know exactly what. It was a little scary, and you know, when I was their age, that's all we had were those things that we wanted to get really, really dark.
Those cabinets direct different UV lights or what?
Yes, all your goggle cabinets. You got to be careful with this because. You know, once here, one of our physics teachers accidentally grabbed the wrong bulb. He grabbed one of these bulbs and was doing an optics experiment. And we sent 5 kids to the hospital.
Wow.
So don't do that. But these UV lights work very well. And I have some in here. I keep finding beads everywhere in the room. What I did with these, when I was done, I took ethanol. First I used soap and water, and then I've been rinsing with ethanol because it's hard to get the suntan lotion or the sunscreen off it. What they suggest in the lab, which does not work, is use a Petri dish and coat the Petri dish. You know what I found with all our Petri dishes? They block UV light. And I think that probably makes sense if you want your cultures to grow. Plastic bags work fine if you want to just coat a plastic bag. And then you're just throwing, I hate to say that, environmental chemistry. Just recycle them after you carefully wash them. I found this size bag that I don't know where they came from. Yes?
Did you, with like little handheld UV black lights, would those work too? Or does it?
I can't imagine they would. Because they, no.
Okay.
You could try it, but I can't imagine they would.
How long does the stuff have to sit outside for them to?
When we did outside, that's tricky. They churn fast.
Okay.
And then it's hard for them to control because they have to write this lab, they have to list their controls, their variables, all these things.
So really
they really struggle. This worked much better, although they couldn't see them. That was an issue because they go, I don't know how long it's going. But they would go like every minute and test, and it did work pretty well. I was pretty happy with it.